Hi friends, it's Natalie Elphinstone here, and today I have the honour of showing you the March release from Neat and Tangled. There is so much to get through, so I just need to start. The first two are stamp sets. So there are two 4x6 stamp sets that come in this release. There's the Yo Ho Ho and the Medallion Flower Builder. And both of these stamp sets come with matching dies, which I've already taken out of their packets and cut into their individual pieces. But there are dies for the Yo Ho Ho for all of the images, including the cute bird and the fish and the dog and the cat and the boat. So all of those. And with the Medallion Flower Builder, there's also a set of dies that match most of these images, and also some standalone dies as well. And I'll show you an example of both of these stamp sets. So with the Yo Ho Ho, you can see that I have used the girl and the boat and the bird and cut them out for this piratey card. And then with the Medallion Flower Builder, I have used them, again, both the stamps, and then cut them out with the dies to create all of these shapes here you can see in the background of this. So many possibilities with these stamp and die sets. And then there are also a bunch of standalone products that are coming with the March release as well. So there is another stamp set. This one's a smaller one. This is a 3x4. And it's called Good Vibes, and there's some really good sentiments here. So cute. And then the next one is this die set, which is called the Classic Tag 2 die set. Now let me show you, I've cut out some of these bits and pieces already just to show you what it looks like. So of course it cuts out this tag shape, this big basic tag shape. There's a top bit, that's the green bit that I've cut out here, if you wanted to add some extra color. And then there's three different options of little joining pieces, if you like, including the little ring binder or ring enforcer bit that goes up the top. And as well, it also comes with these two banners, just a plain rectangle one and then one with a flag ending on it, so that you could create this tag. So that is the Classic Tag 2 die set. And next we come to this one again. Sorry, I've taken it out of its packet. This is called the Tiny Cuts. Now you get 5 dies in here, and they're all these very skinny, long dies, if you can just see them there, and they've all got different shapes on them. I wanted to quickly cut some of these out to show you exactly what they do, because I think that, again, there's lots of possibilities. And you can see in my card here, see down the bottom, I've used the heart-shaped one to cut this out. So that's exactly what it does, which I think is so cool. So I'm going to cut them out in a second, but before we do, I wanted to move on and show you the last two remaining pieces in the release. There is another stencil, another standalone stencil, which is called the Polygon Cover Plate. And then there's a matching polygon stencil, if you can just see that. So these allow you to do some fabulous sort of background work. And just to give you an idea, again, in this card that I've created, this is clearly not the polygon stencil, but this is the stencil from the February release. And so you can see how if you use an ink blending tool through the stencil, you can create a really nice soft effect. Or of course you could use texture paste or a spray ink, lots of different ideas there. So stencils are awesome, and the cover plate is awesome, and I have already gone ahead and cut out the cover plate for you just to show you what it looks like. Now of course I haven't popped out any of the bits because this is the most fun part, and I wanted to wait until I was filming. So see how nicely, like this is cardstock I've cut it from, and it cuts so nicely, and all those bits just pop right out really easily, and you can see how fun that is and all the possibilities that you can have with that. So yes, let me now show you the last thing and show you how these tiny cuts work. Let me just clear off this. Let me bring my big shot into the field of vision. Excuse the mess. We're going to cut these out of white cardstock, and I'll show you a couple of examples here. So we've got triangles, we've got circles, there's a dashed line, there are hearts, and lastly there are crosses. So I'm just going to line them up. So I think, you know, really simple, straightforward ideas for these are to use them down the edge of your paper, or the bottom or the top of your paper, to create like a border. Or you can do something similar to what this has done and like just punch them out so that you can create almost like your own die cut paper. So isn't that cool? And I think this is super, super fun, and I'm so going to be using this on, I reckon, my next 10 cards. All right, so that is the March release from Neat and Tangled. You can find all of these products, of course, in their shop, and you won't regret getting any of these things. I hope you have a bunch of fun, and I'll see you again next time. Bye.